Just watch as Jessica Vaughan of an anti-immigration think tank tries to justify what we did.
A lot of Americans find it appalling. What do you say to them?
I think it's appalling that we have to do it.
What do you think the consequences are for these children that have gone through, that are still going through this trauma?
I think it's very possible that some of these kids will have some lasting effects.
Right. But lasting damage to children is a huge consequence. You're separating them from their parents, not telling them you ate all their Halloween candy to get on Jimmy fucking Kimmel. And while she acknowledges that what we're doing is appalling, she says we have to do it. But the truth is, we don't. We don't have to do any of it. Because even though the language of war is being used, there is not a war. And the only reason people keep talking like there is one is to give themselves permission to make the choices they want to be forced to make. But family separation cannot be one of them. Because as she says, these kids will have some lasting effects. But while that's easy to say in the context of abstract pediatric science, the reality of it is fucking heartbreaking. Take Henry. He's a 6-year-old from Honduras. He was separated from his mother and reunited after a month apart. But as a documentary crew found, their ordeal was far from over, and I'm warning you, this is going to be rough to watch.
So, we need to take care of you. I think I need to leave, okay?
Toda esta separación fue muy larga, mi hijo ya ha cambiado mucho. Con tanto trauma. Ya no quiero ser tu hijo, ya no soy tu hijo, me dijo.
Yeah, we did that. And not because we had to, but because we chose to. And horrifically, we may actually be about to do it again. Look, if the president really wants to make Tuesday's election about him and about immigration, then fine. Let's make it about that. Because family separation is perhaps the most emblematic moment of his presidency so far. It was cruel, sloppy, needless, racist, and ultimately exactly what we should have expected. And I would argue the biggest threat to our status as the greatest nation on earth is not a caravan 1,000 miles south of us. It's whoever thinks that doing this is an acceptable fucking response. And now, this.